In this video, I show you how to journal your trades in Edgewonk and how to then unlock some of the most powerful features in the Edgewonk trading journal. So we're looking at a Forex trade here. And after you have either used the import feature or automatically synced your trades into Edgewonk, then you are ready to complete the setup. And Edgewonk supports hundreds and hundreds of brokers for either automated state imports or even automatic syncing. And we're starting here with the inputs that we get from our broker sync and from our broker import. We are selecting the setup that this trade was based on, and then we can go on to the advanced features. So let's move on to our advanced data. And for each trade in Edgewonk, you can rate your entry, your trade management, and your exit decisions. And this comes in super handy later when we want to analyze our trading behavior and we want to find out where we have our biggest problems and where are our strengths in our trading. So let's take a look at the entry comment. In this case, the entry was good. We have taken the entry as planned, so this becomes a perfect entry. We didn't make any management decisions, so we entered the trade and then let it run for the most part. So I would say we managed it quite well. But when we look at this trade, our take profit was set here, but we exited the trade here. The price didn't reach our take profit initially, and then on a little pullback, we exited the trade here. So we exited a little bit ahead of our take profit and not optimally, because afterwards the price would have reached our take profit, and typically in our trading, we wanted to let the price run. So our exit comment should reflect that trading decision. We don't have an exit comment that fits this decision yet, so we can enter a new one. So we want to say this is a premature exit, and here we can now rate this comment. This comment doesn't describe a positive behavior, and I would give this a negative rating because we deviated from our trading plan, which should say that we leave the trade running. So far so good. We go on to the advanced price data, and this will unlock some really interesting features in Edgewonk that I'm going to show you. So we just record the highest and the lowest price for that trade, and we can do that very easily. We come back to our trading feed, and the highest price was recorded here during the price duration. It is 113,849. We enter this in the highest price data. Then we do the same for lowest price. The lowest price was here really at the entry because the price after we took the entry just went in our favor and we didn't have a pullback. So the lowest price is the same as our entry price here. We enter this here. Now comes the question OTP hit. This is a super important field because this will unlock our trade management analytics. What you have to ask yourself is, did the price hit the original take profit before the stop loss was hit? And as I said in a previous video where I explained the OTP hit feature, this is independent from our trade exit. So we have to follow the price action later and evaluate did the price hit our stop loss or the take profit first. In this case, the price would have hit our take profit without touching the stop loss. So OTP hit, yes, because the price would have hit our original take profit if we hadn't interfered with the trade. It's not a break-even trade, so we don't have to tick that. And now come the custom stats. That's really where you can customize Edgewonk and you can completely set it up based on your own needs and based on your trading approach. So this was a trade taking on the 1 hour time frame. We can take that here. We can tag here, for example, patterns. So what we see here, it was a range breakout from a horizontal range. So here we have a range tag. We can use that here for this trade. It's also really helpful to keep track of the general market so that we can analyze later how does market trends, how does market momentum and volatility impact our trading behavior. So what we have, for example, is index up and index down. It's really helpful for stock traders in particular to know if your trades are working out when the market is up, if longs are working better in that case, or if you see any other interesting correlations. We also have a custom statistic here set up for higher time frame. So in the higher time frame, we are trading with the trend. We're not using any indicators, but if you're using indicators, you can track that here as well. You can use confluence. So if your trading system is using multiple criteria, you can keep track of how many were present. A very good trade where we had almost all criteria present. You can of course add new custom stats as well and then tag whatever you want. In total, you can track up to 20 custom statistics and you can set them up completely as you like. There are no limitations on what you can track here. So far so good. Let's go and attach a screenshot. That's always really helpful, especially for later reviews. In TradingView, you just go to this camera icon, you click on copy link. Then we go back and paste this URL here. We click on process URL and then it will be saved to Edgewonk. You can write a description here on your screenshot as well. If you're not using the TradingView URL feature, you can also just attach a normal image. So save the trade screenshot to your computer and then under select file, you can find it on your computer and attach it here. We have 6 slots at the moment and we're going to expand that in the future. Now we are ready. We have most of the important data inputs here. Let's save this trade. It is here now in the journal. You can now scroll to the right. You get some really interesting breakdowns. You see your return, the account size, the reward to risk ratio, and the final R multiple, and all the other good stuff that we have here. Let's move on to our chart lab now and see what this does for us. So let's go to our trade management. And we only want to look at our recent trades. So what we could do here is, for example, we only want to look at our current month and we only have one trade in this journal that fits into this criteria and in this range. And those are the points for this Euro-US dollar trade. So we see the potential performance is above the actual performance. And you can see here, this is indicating a problem with your trade management, cutting winners too early. And this is exactly what has happened here, right? We were in the trade, here was our take profit. If we wouldn't have interfered with the trade, then the price would have hit our take profit. So we lost out on some profits. And this is exactly what the trade management graph is picking up. And over time, if you have problems with letting winners run and you often bail out of your trades too early, you will see a trend here. And as long as your potential performance is above your actual performance, it's indicating that you have problems with mismanaging your trades. And this can be a really good confidence boost if you see that there's a big difference between potential and actual performance. It can give you the confidence to just start sticking to your trading plan more and just trust in your take profit, because you will see based on the data that if you wouldn't have interfered with your trades, you could have made much more money. Let's go to the exit analysis graph. And this is the bar for our Euro-US dollar trade. So what do we see here? The green part is the updraw, and in Edgewonk this means how much has the price moved in our favor. The green horizontal line is our take profit, and the black point that we see here is our trade exit marker. So we actually exited the trade. So what we see here is that our profit was here. The highest price that we recorded was here, so very close to the actual take profit, and the exit was here. And this is what the exit analysis now shows us. The highest price was here, the take profit was here, and the exit was a little bit below that. And this is a really helpful feature if you want to later work on your strategies for exiting your trades. Very often we have seen that traders, with the help of the exit analysis graph, are starting to play around with different take profit and stop loss strategies. In this case, you can see we are missing the drawdown. That's because the price didn't move against us. The price from the entry just took off and never went against us. But if you would have seen that the price moved here against you towards your stop loss, this would also bring up here the red part. But in this case, we don't have any red part because from the start, the trade just worked in our favor. So this is a really helpful feature just to visualize the price path and to also see how close is the price on average coming towards your take profit or towards your stop loss. And then this gives you some ideas on how you can manipulate and test different take profit and exit strategies. Of course, we also have the custom statistics here, and you can flip through the different custom stats using this dropdown. And here you can see this is the first time frame custom statistic that we have also used. Currently, it looks like the 1 hour time frame is performing really well, whereas we are struggling with using and trading the daily time frame. That's a very interesting pattern because it could show us that the higher time frames are not suited for either our trading approach, because we cannot handle the longer duration of the daily time frame. We can also look at our other custom stats that we have used. For example, here now we are at the patterns. So the wedge pattern is working the best. The range pattern here is a close second, and you can very nicely compare the profitability of all your different custom statistics here. Performance by time is always really helpful, not only on a weekday basis. So here we can see when our traders performing best on a given weekday, but for intraday traders, looking at the hour of the day is super important. And what we have seen time and again, looking at the journals from our users, is that there's usually a very well-defined window of opportunity when your trading strategy performs best. Typically, this is around the open. So when a market is opening, you have often a lot of momentum, you often have good moves, and the market moves the most around the open time. And we've seen time and again that if traders would limit their trading times to just 2 or 3 hours around the open, that could really boost their performance. It could also free up a lot of time, and therefore looking at your performance by time is really helpful. We can of course also then go through our reports and then look at the chart book. And here we are seeing all of the screenshots that we have attached to our trades. We can go through them, we can analyze them, and having screenshots in your trades is really helpful, especially for later parts when you're trying to analyze common patterns among your trades. You want to look for different take profit strategies. You want to evaluate what would have happened if instead of our regular take profit approach, we would use a much wider take profit approach. That way we can just go through our screenshots one at a time and see, would a wider take profit have provided better opportunities, or are there any other ways how we can optimize our performance? And this is then how you start journaling your trades in Edgewonk in the most efficient way to unlock very powerful features in your Edgewonk trading journal.